Hello everyone! This review is for those who want to get acquainted with the Redmi Watch 5, learn its features, take a closer look and in the end probably decide whether to take it or not. In this review we will cover appearance and materials of the case, platform, what this watch can do and what should not be expected from it, work with notifications, compatibility, not only with Android but also with iOS, audio capabilities and speaker sound, workouts and their settings, features of this watch, how do they stand out from competitors? Well, let's begin.
I do.
What kind of classes have you had?
The first thing that catches your eye is the size of the screen, more than 2 inches, with an excellent margin of brightness and with correctly working auto brightness. The flashlight turns off by itself after 5 minutes of idle. The screen is covered with no-name protective glass, there is an oleophobic, the glass is curved, it's beautiful, but there is no passive protection. The middle part of the case is made of brushed aluminum, it looks attractive, of course it will be scratched. At the bottom there is ordinary plastic, matte. The control element is a full-fledged stainless steel crown wheel. And then a pleasant surprise awaits us. I will say right away that neither Huawei nor Amazfit can do this, the Pixel Watch can. I'm talking about calling the curtain, both upper and lower, with the help of a crown. Excellent. The strap attachment is proprietary, you will have to buy an adapter. The watch will work with both Android and iOS. The possibilities will be slightly different. What will not be on iOS? Access to the internal memory of the watch. Yes, there is not much of it there, but still you won't be able to throw even a dozen MP3s there. I also did not have emoticons in all 3 messengers at all. If on Android some emoticons still pass, then here on iOS only squares. What will be on iOS? Receiving incoming calls from all messengers. And there will also be glitches. My music control fell off, and sometimes the watch showed a non-existent telephone conversation. That is, I hung up, and the watch showed that the conversation was going on for another 5 minutes. Yes, this is so-called not-so-real smartwatch, but with functionality that is sure will cover the needs of 90% of users. Receives messages and calls, counts pulses and oxygens, manages workouts, monitors sleep and stress, always on display and auto brightness on board. Of course, alarms, timers, stopwatches, voice recorder, hello Huawei, and as a bonus of camera control. Another hello to Huawei and Amazfit. By the way, both the timer and the stopwatch can work in the background with the corresponding icon displayed on the dial. The battery lives so long that you risk losing the charger. No, seriously, what you use only once every 3 weeks is very easily lost. At the end of charging, the watch vibrates, but doesn't send message to the phone. There are a number of mandatory things in notifications that are no longer something unusual. This is screen activation, displaying app icons, displaying emoticons in the text, delete a notification from your phone when deleted from your watch. Here, our hero from today has everything cool except for emoticons. There, of course, Redmi programmers still need to work. The watch warns you of unread notifications with a red dot at the top of the dial. Next, I will list the functionality that is absent in Redmi, but I would really like it. Displaying images in notification. With such a gorgeous screen, it's a bummer not to have such an opportunity. And of course, I would like to be able to respond to messages, be it blanks or emoticons. Many may say that this is a pampering, but I will tell you that many watches can do it. Notifications about all types of incoming calls will be regardless of the phone to which the watch is connected, but the ability to pick up already depends on the phone. With iPhones you will receive all calls. On Samsungs and Pixels it will be like mobile and WhatsApp you can talk, Telegram only a notification about a call, and Viber doesn't respond to a call at all, only then notifies you of a missed call. On other phones, mobile phone calls are received, yes, messengers are most likely not. Connected headphones to the watch is easy and simple. The watch has a little bit of internal memory, and you can access it from the native application. You can throw a couple MP3s there. Sorry, this function is unavailable for the iPhone users. The copying speed is slow, of course, but it's okay, you can be patient. The system has a built-in player that can control playback from both the watch and the phone. This player is perfectly integrated into the system and works during training. That is, yes, this watch will allow you to go for a run or walk with music, but without your phone. The phones nowadays are like a suitcase. In the summer on a jog there is nowhere to put it. In terms of music, rating excellent. We will not find fault with the sound of the speaker, we remember how much watch costs. But still, I compared it with the Huawei GT5 Pro. Listen for yourself. А где низкие частоты? There is a voice recorder, and this is good. Huawei, see, so it turns out that it is possible. You cannot make a record on the background that is in a hidden way. After recording, the file remains on the watch, you will not be able to get it out of there either. I really liked the approach to the organization of training. There is a convenient and accurate setting of targets by distance. Hi Huawei! You can also set a goal for 5 minutes. Hello Amazfit! There is a flexible setting for notifications, not only by heart rate zones, but also separately when the heart rate threshold is exceeded. There are also notifications about the distance traveled. Like all other watches, except Samsung, the training begins with the search for GPS satellites. And just like all other watches, except for Samsung and Amazfit, after finding satellites, the training doesn't start, but waits for your command. Notifications are made by sound, vibration and large easy-to-read inscriptions on the screen. By the accuracy of sensors, I measured 500 steps, the watch showed 499. Using them together with the Huawei GT5 Pro, did not see much difference in the reading. So, what makes them stand out from the competition? The first, of course, is the screen, huge and gorgeous. Yes, the brightness is not crazy, but in 99% of cases it is sufficient. The second is automatic brightness adjustment. In this price category, it's a bliss. The third is the crown wheel. The fourth is the design. The watch looks great. This watch is another confirmation of the manufacturer's conspiracy not to produce anything perfect. They are literally a couple of points short to the ideal watch. What they need? Voice assistant, at least Alexa, pictures in notifications, and the simplest replies to messages. And there would be the watch simply the best in the world. And so, It turned out to be an excellent, beautiful, just great smartwatch for its price tag. I recommend them for purchase. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you have any questions, write in the comments. I try to answer them as soon as possible. That's all. Thank you all. Good luck to everyone.